Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. We are in our Massology series, and we're coming to the midpoint of the Mass. We are at the time of the Creed, as well as the prayers of the faithful. So the Creed is intense because it's this long prayer that we pray every Mass. I believe, I believe. And this has been a prayer that's been prayed by our brothers and sisters in the faith for the last 2,000 years, more so like the last 1,600 years, because there was a guy named Arius. Everybody say, boo, Arius. Yeah, right, that's right. Arius professed that Jesus was not actually fully God and fully man. He was only part God or part man, or he was mostly man and not really God. And at certain times he became God or had God-like qualities. And the church debated this for over 100 years. At one point, 90% of the bishops were Arian, meaning they believed that Jesus wasn't fully God. Isn't that crazy? So no matter what strife we are in at any point in our life, especially in the church, we're gonna be okay. Yeah, we're gonna be okay. So Arius proposed this, and the church came together and said, we need to be very explicit about what we believe. And so this is where they made this profession. I believe God from God, light from light, true God from true God, begotten, not made, consubstantial with the Father. If y'all remember 2010, we went back to this word, consubstantial. Like, why did we do it consubstantial? Because we're being explicit. People died over that word. Like, well, that seems silly. It's like, well, it's not, because it's all about Jesus Christ. And if Arius is right, or if we're not as explicit as we need to be, then everything that we believe just gets washed away in the water. So the church has us pray and profess every week what we believe to be true as Catholics, and we take it as our own, individually. I believe. If you remember in 2010, we switched it from we believe to I believe, because that's the original. I believe. How beautiful. And this is, when you look at the church martyrs, you're like, well, what did they die for? They died for these beliefs. I love the church martyrs that as they were dying, they wrote with their own blood, credo. Credo meaning I believe. And they were just writing out their profession. We move from the profession of faith into the prayers of the faithful, which is where the church as a community is praying for what? The world, the church universal, the church community. In most masses on Sunday, you'll hear 5 main petitions. Today is a little different. Today is Good Shepherd Sunday, so all the petitions are directed towards vocations. But on a normal Sunday, you have 5 main petitions. The first petition is for the church universal. So we're praying for the Pope. We're praying for the bishops. Right? You think about it like thumbs up. We like the Pope. We like the bishops. We're praying for them. Then the second thing we're praying for is the government, the world. Whether you like the government, you don't like the government, doesn't matter. St. Peter says we have the duty and the duty to honor the government that has been given to us and to pray for its conversion. And so whether you like them or don't, we pray for the conversion of the government and the people who are in the government. Number 3, we pray for the church particular, the community church, our church. We pray for St. Mary's and the people of our parish. Number 4, we pray for the sick. We pray for those who are suffering and that they would experience the healing of Christ, or that Christ would give them the perseverance that they need. And number 5, we pray for those who have died, the souls who are in purgatory, who are in need of our prayers. And I was talking to a brother priest last night, and he said he was reading Faustina's diary, and the souls said to her, if we could just have one more moment, 1 minute, left upon this earth, we would make an act of love to God, right? A profession of love. Just saying, Jesus, I love you. Jesus, I love you. That little bit is all they want to do because it adds so much to our life. So when we go into Mass, these are the 2 things, kind of the crux of the Mass is that, like in the middle of it is this prayer, professing what we believe and praying together as a community for the church, the world, and our local church.